story that goes with this place is this painting right here.
Yeah.
That's Mrs. Bellows. This used to be the Bellows Mansion, and back in the Revolutionary War, her husband was off fighting for the Americans, and so she was here by herself with her servants and things. And the two British officers, they came through because they had a big defeat out in Saratoga, and they demanded room and board. And so she didn't want to do it, but according to the rules of war, officers, you have to do this. So she gave them the bare minimum of, you know, what they wanted. At the time, where the old library up at the corner,
Yeah.
back in the 1700s, there was a pub up there. So the officers went out one night, it was in the winter, and they got snookered, and they came back and they wanted firewood for their room up on the 3rd floor, which is the attic now.
Oh my gosh.
And she didn't give it to them, so they broke apart the furniture, and they fell asleep, they were drunk, and she had her servant up there watching, and luckily, because they almost burnt the whole building down.
Oh my gosh.
So eventually her husband came back and threw them out, and you know, that was that. But we fondly say that Mrs. Bellows still haunts this place. I think it's Mrs. Bellows. Because when I had my office up there, I had this printer, computer printer, and it would always throw off these papers with little jibber-jabber symbols on it, you know. And I couldn't figure it out. I called the manufacturer, they didn't know what it was. I called the computer person from the town, and she came down to help me. She goes, I'm never coming up here at night.
Oh.
And I said, well, how come? She actually painted that picture on the wall back in 1990. And she told me when she was here painting the picture, it was a classic rainy, dark, windy night, and she kept hearing noises, and she was the only one in the building, and that addition wasn't on back then. And then she heard all this laughing coming from upstairs, so she took off out the door, went home to get her husband. He wouldn't come up. She brought her dog up because she left all her paints, and the dog was cowering, didn't want to come in. She took her stuff and she left. She said, I'm never coming up there at night again. So anyways, my printer kept acting up, and so finally one day I got sick of it, and I said, knock it off, Mrs. Bellows, and it never did it again.
Oh, wow.
Right? And so then fast forward to 1998 when we put the addition on, and I'm like, okay, we're safe, no ghosts in the new part. So where my office is in there, there's a shredder, and it was just me and the janitor in the building one day. So I'm sitting there, you know, you're shredding away, and out the door, from the knee down, a pair of legs, boom, boom, and I looked up, nobody there. Solid legs in like khaki pants. And I went, George, the janitor, he was out in the kitchen. I'm like, wow. I thought we were safe, but it's fine. It's been fine. And then, no, they don't bother me at all. There was a day I was out in the kitchen and the piano just ding. It's like, okay, I know you're here. I haven't forgotten about you. It's all cool.
That's how they remind you.
Exactly. So, you know, they don't bother us too much, and we really don't care because they're nice.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as they're nice.
Exactly.
Hi, I'm Corrine Scouten with the Lunenburg Turkey Hill Family Lions Club, and we're here today. It's the second Wednesday of the month, and we have a pancake breakfast here at the Eagle House Senior Center from 8 to 10 each Wednesday morning, the second Wednesday of the month. Would be happy to have anyone come down. The suggested donation at the door is $2, but anybody is welcome. I hope you'll come join us.